Hey queens, hey kings, and most of all, what's up, Shay Bays? Your girl Shady Shafai is back. You are watching the Shady Shafai show, where we are figuring it out and growing up together. Y'all, I missed y'all, and it is my relaunch episode. I'm so excited. I missed y'all so much. And y'all already know what's about to be in this episode. Yes, I posted it on social media. Y'all know it's my relaunch episode, so I am releasing a lot today. New content, new pictures. I'm about to flood y'all. My new website is out now if you're watching this video. So yes, check that out, but finish this video first for me, please. All right, so y'all know on social media I posted what I'm actually going to be talking about today. I went to the Florida Speakers Association meeting, and oh my God, they had this really amazing speaker. His name was Bruce, and I learned so much from him. He talked about branding, speaking, and the things that I'm going to tell you today, you actually need to know if you are a business owner, an entrepreneur trying to brand yourself, which we all should be doing in 2018. Okay, yes, we're getting each other together, and I'm about to give y'all some keys. So let's get right into it. So I have my notebook with me. Yes, I was sitting at that table and I was taking so much notes because it wasn't only information that I needed to know. I said I need to put my Shay Bays up on game, okay, because this is really good information that I'm about to give y'all. So I have this right here, and the first thing I'm going to get into was introducing yourself. So he always talked about content, context, and the consumer. So he said, let's get away from content and let's focus on the context. Now, I know y'all might be like, okay, what do you mean? I thought maybe, you know, content and context might kind of be in the same area. Turns out it's different. So your content will be who you are, basically what you're doing. So if I introduce myself, I'm like, hi, I'm Shania. I'm a TV show host. That's content. What I do is content. But he's like, no, flip that, switch it around. You need to tell people what you actually do for people, and it stands out. You don't want to be 1 in 500 TV show hosts when you go to a conference or you go to somewhere and you're trying to network. Don't just say, hi, I'm Shania and this is what I do. This is how I would introduce myself. Instead of saying, you know, the old way, hi, I'm Shania, I'm a talk show host, I would change it into, hi, I'm Shania, I have a platform, a TV show called The Shady Shafai Show, where I bring on inspiring people of my generation, business owners, entrepreneurs, dream chasers, and I allow them to share their stories and just inspire my audience the way that they inspired me. So you see, that's a lot more memorable than, hi, I'm Shania, I'm a talk show host. People are going to remember that. And if they ever have an opportunity for you, they're going to remember how you made them feel when you talked about how other people coming on your show makes you feel. They're going to feel that passion from you, and you're going to get a completely different experience when you're talking to people and when you're trying to network. So this is how you differentiate your content from your context. So, you know, earlier I said your content is when you introduce yourself and you say your title. Basically, hi, I'm Shania Fair. I'm a talk show host. Scratch that. What you need to focus on is your context, and that is how it actually matters. So you need to figure out what you do and what it does for people. And you need to focus on how it's beneficial to your consumer. So he was saying your ultimate consumer is your audience, obviously, but they're always thinking, what's in it for me? So whenever you're trying to market your brand, or you're trying to sell yourself, or you're trying to tell people what you do, they're thinking, okay, that's cool, but what's in it for me? So when you're trying to market yourself, really focus on that. And that's what I feel like I took away the most from his talk about how to introduce yourself, how to brand yourself, how to make a name for yourself when you're talking to people. You always need to focus on your consumer and your audience. Focus on them and not so much on you. You need to market to them and what they think they would be able to get from you and whatever you're trying to offer. So remember, focus on your context and focus on what difference that you actually make in people's lives. And that's how you'll be able to differentiate yourself from other speakers or other people that do the same thing that you do. It's about how you make people feel. There's a million people out here that probably does the same thing that you do, but they're going to remember how you made them feel, and that's what's going to get you more clients. That's what's going to constantly have people book you time and time and time again. Focus on your consumer, focus on your audience, focus on your customer. Another thing that I felt like helped me didn't actually come from his speech, but it was during the question and answer portion of the whole meeting when a woman asked, how does she tell when she should do free work versus her not, letting go of her values and just doing different things for free? Because a lot of people will come to you and they'll say, yeah, can you do this for me? It's for experience. But how many times are you going to do something for experience? So what she felt like she really needed to know from him was, how do you decide when you're going to do something for free versus when you're going to do something and charge somebody a certain amount of money? Her focus was, if she has a whole bunch of customers and they figure out, oh, you gave this person this service for free, but you charge me a whole lot of money, how are they going to feel? So she didn't want to compromise that, so that was her question. And he gave an amazing answer, because as a model, I've done a million things for free, literally a million things. The majority of the things I've done, honestly, was a favor to people that I knew, and I just did it for free. But what he said was, you can bargain. You have to value yourself, you have to be confident, and you can bargain your services. So she was saying that she had a speaking engagement and they weren't offering her any money and she felt like she should charge them. But he said what you could have done is you could have found some way to still get value without it being monetary. So he told this story about I think it was a school that he went to, and they basically, if it wasn't, please forgive me, but they asked him to do something for free, and he said, okay, I'll do it for free, but this is what you need to do for me. So he had a list of the executives, and he said, I need you to give all of them signed copies of my book, leave it in their hotel room. I need to do a private speaking engagement with only them. And he did that because he knew that those were the people that were going to book him in the future. So basically, by doing that free event, he was really to make a big connection with the bigger people that would give him more money later on down the line. So that's what you could do. If you feel like somebody's asking you to do something for free, don't just say, okay, yeah, cool, I'll do it for free because I know you. Barter with them. Say, okay, I'll do this for you, but can you provide this for me? And if they aren't trying to give you anything, they can, if you give them a list of things and they don't give you everything, that's cool. But if they give you majority of the stuff, or you feel like they're actually trying to work with you since you're doing it for free, then it's okay to go ahead and do that job. You don't have to always charge people a whole lot of money, especially if you know that they aren't on that level to maybe afford it at the time. But if you can kind of work out something, it's okay to do free stuff. People do TFPs where they trade services all the time, but at the same time, you are a business owner. You are trying to progress. You have to invest in yourself, and to invest in yourself, you have to get paid. So it's okay. Just, think about that. And if you're able to barter with someone, then barter. If you feel like it's not worth your time, then just don't do it.